What's happening? It's the New York Hardcore Chronicles live, worldwide. What's happening? Everybody. Happy 4th of July to everybody here in Estados Unidos and really everybody around the world, you know? And all the veterans out there, and the whole world is coming back together. So we're excited about that. And we're excited, looking forward to having a good show today and really connecting with everybody. It's a people's show. It's one of those shows where we really connect with everybody, and we want to hear from everybody. Maurizio, great song, Ciao from Italy. Well, thank you. That's off the new Antidote NYHC record that's coming out this summer. Don't worry about the drama, you know? God. That said, what's up in Holland? Whoa, drama. Drama. God. You know, imagine life without Facebook. Would there be any drama? You know, what's up, Maddie? How are you, man? Everybody, good. What's up, Chris Hoffman? Yeah, shout out to me. Well, thank you, bro. Shout out. Yo, it's shout out Sunday, you know? Let's shout out, shout out all the veterans, you know? Shouting out the veterans. Hey, Ann, happy 4th from the UK. Well, thank you. Does the UK have like a 4th of July? Is there a such thing? What's it called in the UK? You know, it's about you. Is that song we wrote about you, Lenny, from Crazy Eddie? Think for yourself. All right. What's up, Spaghetti? What do you say? Everybody. Wow, the gang's all here. Nice to see everybody. Good. Happy Traders Day from all of us in the UK. Listen, you know, you shouldn't have taxed us so much, for Christ's sake. God, you shouldn't have been so greedy, you fucks. You know? We were happy with the king and the queen and all that. Think we need this shit? That's awesome. England has the 5th of November. What is that? Ray Hogan, shout out to all the musicians that work holiday weekends. The UK celebrates losing a colony. All right. Okay. Hey, let's get it rolling here. We got a lot of people we're marching. We got a lot of people we're marching through the show today. And it is Shout Out Sunday. So there you go. This is going to be a great show. Let's start it off with the Hardcore Shutterbug.
Cheers.
What are you drinking? What are you drink? You sissy. What are you drinking?
A little red wine today. Wine.
You sissy. Who drinks red wine?
In fact, it's Australian. It's called 19 Crimes, and it's really good.
Are you hammered? Are you
Not
hammered?
yet. I'm on my way.
Hey, isn't it Daryl's birthday?
It is, Daryl. Oh, he was behind me. Daryl's 6 years old today, so he's giving me the day off today from serving him. But yeah, you know, beautiful day here in the neighborhood. Shout out Sunday. Want to shout out our friends in Car Bomb Parade. Really, really psyched. I shot my first ever video, and it just passed like 3,000 views this week. So, and I'm pretty psyched that they're going to be playing with you guys Saturday at the Kingsland.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Pandemic North American off of the A7 album. So,
you want drama? Here it is. Antidote NYHC. God.
Antidote NYHC.
There you go. Yeah, big show coming up this Saturday at the Kingsland. We're getting out there. Antidote NYHC, Dead Blow Hammer, Crazy Eddie, the Car Bomb Parade, and Reaching Out. We are celebrating the release of the A7 Back to the New York Hardcore Roots, New York Hardcore Compilation Bash. You know? So, and Lenny from Crazy Eddie says, get your tickets, you know?
Yes, it's going to be awesome.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome.
Paul says, drink some MD 2020, bro.
What am I, a savage? Come on now.
Are we not apes? Where is my...
The only good human.
But, is a good human. All right, here we go. Photo of the day. Hardcore Shutterbug. Bam. There you go. The hell's going on here, bro? This is like right out of Planet of the Apes almost, right?
Exactly.
It has like a Planet of the Apes vibe to it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. What the hell is going on here?
Well, I could just
All right.
tell you.
Anybody got any wise ass comments to make on this?
Bring it.
Is it Planet of the Apes? You bastards! You finally
Blew it up.
You blew it up, you bastards!
You maniacs.
You maniacs!
Oh man.
Is it awkward thought? Is it French toast? Is it no? Is it Lady Liberty taking a vacation in Spain? All right. Centerfold. Da na 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 na. Is it Lady Liberty only fan profile pic? Not sure what that means.
OnlyFans is like a dirty social media thing, I think.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is it Marky Mark's Planet of the Apes?
Oh no. God no. Erase that.
All right, here's the other photo. Boom. There you go. All right. Is it Steven's dating life? Is it And Justice for Apes? That's good.
I like that.
All right. What is this, bro?
This actually is it's a statue called Reclining Liberty. And I was unaware of it actually. A couple of weeks ago, I was meeting Michael Alago at Rough Trade, the new Rough Trade Records in Rockefeller Center. And he said, "Oh, did you hear about this statue?" And we went on this goose chase looking for this statue that ended up in Morningside Park. We walked to like 120th Street to find this statue. And there it is. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, it's
At Morningside Park?
yeah.
Morningside Park is a dangerous place, man.
Yeah, no, it's no joke. I mean, it's
That girl that college student got killed there not too long ago, right?
and that was after we were there, I think.
No. She got killed.
Before.
Yeah,
okay.
it's going back a while.
Okay, but yeah, no, it's a really cool statue. And what I think is kind of cool is that if you've seen the King Niani statue over by the vessel, they have this big gorilla, and it's in the same exact position, that reclining position. So I don't know why all of a sudden all these statues are.
You know why? You know why? Because this communist government that we have, doesn't want anybody working at this point. So,
Right.
It's just whole an existence of leisure here now. Nobody wants to work. And this is like what resonates with people, just like hanging out and bullshitting on Facebook like we're doing.
See, I thought it would meant like after like the last 4 years, she was like, I'm taking a break, but I just thought of it. And the funny thing is when I took that picture, that's exactly what I was channeling, was the Planet of the Apes. As soon as I saw her, I was like, Mike, take this picture. So I thought this was pretty appropriate for Independence Day.
The Socialist People's Party of the New York Hardcore Chronicles. Yes. and as your leader, no one is allowed in the Forbidden Zone.
That's right. You won't like what you'll find.
Yeah. No one may set foot in the Forbidden Zone. Exactly, Sergeant D. Loafing, lazy bastards.
That's
Welcome to 4th of July. Your next check is in the mail. Right. Oh, my God. Yes.
Oh, man.
And as your leader, you will subscribe to Veg News.
That's right. And listen to the gluten-free motherfuckers.
All right. Listen, we'll talk to you in a bit.
Yeah, we got a lot of people coming, so I'm shouting out all of you for being here on the 4th of July.
Listen, when you come back on, like in about an hour, make sure you're totally hammered.
Absolutely.
All right, later. Well, there you go. It's the New York Hardcore Chronicles live. And we are sponsored by New York Hardcore Comics, The Organic Grill, the Texas Silver Rush, DTFM Vinyl Distro, Chacho's Tacos, Generation Records, and the one, the only, Chain Reaction Records and Skateboards. Located in Lakewood, Colorado, is the Rocky Mountain headquarters for all things punk, hardcore, and metal. Established in 2014, they have the largest selection of records, CDs, shirts, stickers, patches, and accessories between Chicago and Los Angeles. From the pit to the ditch, they got your back. Get in touch with them at www.chainreactionrecords.com. Also, the Texas Silver Rush is a jewelry design firm and boutique store located in the birthplace of the Texas country music scene in Fredericksburg, Texas. They specialize in working with musicians in all music genres to design and create unique one-off pieces, as well as to style them for stage, album covers, promo photos, and social media exposure. Their client list includes Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Greg Rolle, Ringo Starr, and of course, the mighty Agnostic Front. During this current pandemic, all information and online sales are being taken at their Facebook and Instagram page, and of course, www.thetexassilverrush.com. I'm ready. You're ready. We're ready. Let's do this.
Ragbone! 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 Ragbone!
Bruh.
What up? What up? Happy Independence Day, everybody. What's up?
Come on now.
You know how we do it on the 4th.
What's
It's kind of
going on?
weird. I don't have nowhere to go. I think we're just going to like stay in and watch the fireworks in the house because they're going to be really good. And I did watch it one year, and it's actually without the crowds. You see,
Where do you watch it? You go up to your roof?
no, we can't go to the roof here in my buildings, but we'll watch it on TV. It's not that bad on TV.
You watch the fireworks on TV?
I have a little 8-year-old son. I'm not going in that crowd for that. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. When it's over here by me on the west side, I'll go down. But I'm not.
Bro, can I tell you something about your neighborhood? It's friggin' disgusting, bro.
It's all right. I do my part to keep it clean. Trust me.
Dude, I walked through there the other day. Dude, it's like something out of like Soylent Green, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty creepy in the beginning of everything. Really, it was like desolate wasteland, like a science fiction movie for a while, like for a couple months there.
And I know the area. I know where you live in. I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm just saying, man, it's kind of sketchy over there these days.
It's all right. It's New York, man.
That's
Everywhere.
What do you got? What do you got for us, bro?
Pretty cool collectibles today that are themed. I love these. Most people that collect comics always love this run.
Oh, come on now. That's what I'm talking about.
But the Captain America with the Falcon, you know what I mean? Those were always good. Always Jack Kirby art, you know. I'm going to show a couple of these bad boys. You know, I always grab these if I see a nice run, like 6, 7 issues in a row. And then 4, you know, this is what we're going through a little bit in the world. If America should die.
Whoa.
And then not if Cap's around to save your girl. So, but I also found something pretty cool. I'll show you.
Hey, I got a photo that my mother had it and I scanned it of me. I guess I'm about 12 years old here. Look what's going on, bro.
Nice. Yeah, you got all 3 of the ones I showed that day when you were like, yo, that's my Master Fu. I got a nice run of those, and Man Thing.
I was in the game hard, yo.
It's funny how every book that Marvel has, DC has. Like Marvel got Man Thing, DC got Swamp Thing, you know?
Yeah. Swamp Thing was cool. Bernie Wrightson.
And same Kazar, Torah, DC.
That's right. All right. Go ahead.
I got 2 more things. I know we got a big show. I also shout out Sunday. I want a big shout out to Mike Airy for giving me this cool. I didn't know he was in a hardcore band. You know,
yeah,
pretty cool, pretty good, pretty tough, tight stuff. You know, so shout out to Mike Airy. I want to show this little beater. Captain America will keep with the American Independence Day theme. He's missing the star on his chest, but I had this shield for a long time, and then I found the cap. He's missing the boots, obviously, but cool, clean face, you know, nice paint job on the head, you know. 25.
How does Captain America lose a star off his chest? Was it like?
You know, it was just a little paper glued on, you know. A lot of I'm surprised this doesn't, like sometimes I have a TIE fighter, that TIE fighter back here, right here, right there. I just sitting in my house, like all the stickers have just like popped off. The adhesive just disappears, you know.
What's this? Alan Moore's Swamp Thing is amazing. Have they relaunched Swamp Thing with the new art with Alan Moore?
I don't know, but I like Swamp Thing. I do.
Yeah.
You know, murky swamp guy, right?
Yeah, it looks like a voodoo doll. It looks like a Captain America voodoo doll.
Well, the last thing I got this week, I'll keep it moving. I know we got a big show, guys. This was cool, random find at the flea market. I paid $5 for this cool ass Graffiti of New York. $5, right? It was a $35 book when it came out. Not bad. You know, sometimes yesterday was raining. I go because that's like my hobby. But I thought it was pretty cool because it's got some signatures in it also of some of the artists. So pretty cool. And then
who's up in there? Who's in there?
I always look for my people, but I got one that we all remember. Everybody knows Kuma, right? From back in the day, right, Kuma? But look, there's our people right there, MQ.
MQ represent.
Yeah, I always look for MQ. And then I was also, this guy's definitely OG too. I forget his tag. Seaman?
Yeah, kind of looks like a seaman. Yeah,
I used to be on the trucks all the time, you know.
Yeah.
But I thought this was the last one I'll show. Our boy out of Queens, KR1.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gasparo,
Louis Gasparo, absolutely.
And he's a big time graffiti writer, and he's done a logo for me. I got a Pitware logo by him.
Oh, he's done stuff for me too.
Yeah, so definitely it's our boy.
Cool.
Pretty cool book. And that's really all I got, man. You know, I'm gonna barbecue later, do some hamburgers and hot dogs, regular 4th of July business, and then you know, stay up late and watch the fireworks with the kid and all.
We gonna see you at the show on Saturday?
I'll definitely be over there, man. Yeah, definitely.
Come on, man. All right. We'll see you later on.
All right, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ragbone! 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 Ragbone!
It never gets old, does it? It just never seems to get old. There you go. What's going on? Let's keep it moving and grooving. Are you ready over there, Chris Wren? Because you're coming up, man. You ready? Our next guest. Hold on, let me clear the deck here. This is going to be cool. Get ready. Let me clear the deck a little bit. Let's go with this, huh? Let me clear the deck. What the heck? Clear the deck. All right. Our next guest is a 9-year-old entrepreneur and hailing from the witch city of Salem, Massachusetts. She has come to prominence with her Georgia Made This collection, which could be found at www.georgiamadethis.com. Please welcome our young and talented friend, Georgia Wren. What's up?
Sorry,
Ew, what's that?
we got a guest.
What is that?
Hey, get out of here, bud.
Benji.
What's happening, Georgia?
He said, "What's happening?"
Oh, we're in Maine.
What? You're in Maine?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So for those that don't, well, let's get right to it. For those, Georgia makes this really cool art stuff, and she and her dad, Chris Wren, Bridge 9 Records, sent me a whole bunch of cool stuff that Georgia does, and basically Georgia is representing Salem, Massachusetts. Why Salem, Georgia? What's going on in Salem?
That's where I live.
Okay. Is Salem a scary place? Are there witches there?
Well, people dress like witches.
I mean, just because you're dressed like a witch doesn't necessarily mean you're a witch, right?
Yeah.
People dress in all kinds of. So tell us, like, how did you get started with this? What got you going with it? And is it fun? Tell us about it a little bit.
It is fun because I get to draw things. And so I drew the ghost and a pumpkin and a skull, and then we made them into a T-shirt, and then made other things.
And Chris, what inspired you to get this line going with your daughter, and how did it sort of come to prominence?
So we already make a lot of that kind of stuff for the sports brand Sully's that I've done for years, and she was always drawing. And we live in Salem. People love, all the tourists come and visit and love picking up spooky stuff. So she just started drawing some of these things, and I said, let's see if people are into these. And the T-shirt sold out like in a weekend. And this was when she was 6, and then she's going to be 10 next week. And every year we just add a couple things to it, and it's her little college fund.
Hey, that means you're going to college. It looks like you're going to college, Georgia, whether you like it or not,
or something. I mean, she can
or
use
something.
it for a trade school, whatever she wants to do.
That's awesome. And do you do new stuff all the time, Georgia? Like, what makes you go do new stuff?
Sometimes we do things for a holiday, and then sometimes we do things for like something going on, like for like a fundraiser, because we made the cat.
That was the Black Cat Society.
Yeah, we made a black cat for this Black Cat Society, and then we made a rainbow for
Natalie and
Sam.
That's cool. And Chris, I'm sure there's times where I'm sure she's out incoming. Her income is the top. She's the top income in the household, huh?
Dude, it was funny because every October we would have this truck that would sell sports stuff. I never bothered making Salem stuff because there's so much of it out there. So we would have a truck selling like kind of Boston centric sports T-shirts.
Sure.
And when she came on the scene, she outsold me. And she had like a little booth next to my truck. And the joke was the next year she got half the truck, and then I was going to get the booth and she was going to get the whole truck. So
that's cool. And Chris, your Bridge 9 has moved, and you have a new location that you're working on. I know our good friend Larry Kelly has been involved with you in getting this space.
Larry.
Yo, Larry's my dude, man.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Chris
What's
is
up,
a Marblehead. Chris is a Marblehead guy like me. I'm in Salem too. Anybody who wants to visit up here, let me know. Oh, are you doing like a Larry Kelly walking tour of Salem, Massachusetts? Tell us about the new space and what's going on for the future.
So the space is good. I mean, I think when we spoke last, we were trying to find a new spot because the building we've been in for 14 years was sold or was in the process of being sold. So they're finally it's finally being sold. So back in March, we got a new space in Beverly. It's like 2 towns over.
Sure.
And we have been in the process of just kind of moving stuff over. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff and a lot, it's a big project. So every day it's been bringing some things over and renovating. We did, demo for a couple of months, pulling down all sorts of stuff. And now we're painting and working with a contractor. So we're not going to be fully into the new space for another month or two. I mean, we'll be in the basement working out of it, but we've got a record store that we're opening that's part of the space. So it's the biggest project I've ever taken on, but I'm excited for it, for the future of the label and everything we're up to.
I'm excited for you, and I'm excited to. It sounds like you have a space. Maybe we could come up there. I could come up there and do a little Drew Stone acoustic or something.
Yeah, yeah. I think we'll have some sort of live component. I'm not sure what we'll be able to get away with, but for sure.
Now you told me when you were kind of clearing out the space, you came across some recordings. You just released something. What is that?
Yeah, so to kind of help us get across to get through this process,
right.
As we've been cleaning and organizing and getting ready to move, we found masters for things that bands that we've worked with over the years that have been recorded and put aside, and we have an archive of just all sorts of things from our bands over the years. And I went and curated 5 recordings that had never been on vinyl before. And then these aren't things that just came out on CD and like these are alternate sessions, and and we pressed 3 7-inches and 2 12-inches and made like a mystery.
But you're not saying what they are?
I'm not. No, it's a mystery, but it's stuff that was recorded between 2002 and 2009. So if you're kind of into stuff we've put out during that era, I think anyone that will be. I think people that are into that stuff will be psyched on this.
Right.
And it's up at b9store.com. It's we're waiting. Hopefully, going to have them by September. But it's a pre-order. If you want to help us with our move and kind of opening the store, definitely grab one of these boxes. I think if you're into that 2002 to 2009 Bridge 9 stuff, it'll be right up your alley. Were you at the show at the House of Blues?
I was,
yeah.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So, it was a show that was put together for Brendan McGuire. Most people know him as Stu. Long time Boston guy in bands, worked front of house for a bunch of the venues up in the Boston area.
Sure.
Just a beloved guy. He had been fighting cancer for the last almost 2 years, and had, once they realized recently that he unfortunately that there was nothing more that they could do for him, they put together a bucket list. And this show was a bucket list item for him, for just to be able to see some of his favorite bands. And unfortunately, he passed the week before, and it became more of a celebration of life and a memorial for him. But it was an incredible show. I was sick of it all, H2O, Bouncing Souls, and Rebuilder. And it was at the House of Blues in Boston where he had worked. All the money from the show was donated to his family, and it was my first show back since COVID. Hey babe, chill.
What's that? No whispering on my show.
Yeah, somebody's getting antsy.
Yeah. Hey, well, listen, I was once 9 years old too. Real quick, let's overlap here. Let's bring our friend Lori Dawn on. Hey, Lori, what's up?
Hi, how you doing?
You were at that show, weren't you?
I was, and it was an incredible evening. The bands were all great. Very emotional, of course, but what a beautiful celebration of life,
Yeah, it sounds that. Did Bane play?
They did.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah, it was. I think a lot of us kind of, hoped, fingers crossed, expected it, but yeah, it was an incredible evening.
Good.
And my prayers go out to the family.
Yes, of course. Well, Georgia and Chris, thank you so much. And hey, Lori, did you see Georgia's work?
Let me tell you something. That is beautiful. Beautiful stuff. And I'm going to be buying some stuff for sure from you, and I'm going to be looking for some great things from you. You're a very talented little girl. Yeah,
this is so cool. This is so cool that I can put it on my skinhead flight jacket.
Yeah. This is something, I love skulls too, and this is something I made. Yeah.
Cool.
So.
Hey, Georgia, Chris, we'll see you guys soon. I love you guys, and I'm going to come and visit. I'm going to be up there in a couple of weeks. We'll come by and say hi.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Drew.
I'll talk to you later. My pleasure. Well, there you go, huh?
Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah. He sent me this care package with all this cool stuff.
Really?
And then I looked up the whole thing, and it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
He told me there's been times where it's done better than his stuff, Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I hope she sticks with it.
Oh yeah. What's up with you? Give us the latest.
So, well, I've got the Women of the Pit page going. So this is something that came out of, when you had Daisha and May and I on the show, afterwards we were talking, and we thought, we wanted to build some kind of a network, so we can all kind of get to know each other and keep in touch during the lockdown, all of us women. It was initially for, people like me, people like Daisha, who for, personal reasons, I moved out of New York in the 90s. So it's very intimidating to go to a show by yourself, and especially a hardcore show. So we kind of thought there's got to be other ladies out there. Maybe we'll get like 50, 50, maybe 100. Now we got 600.
That's cool.
We got a T-shirt. We got merch now. It's just incredible. I can't believe it. Just an incredible group of talented, beautiful, strong women that have just pulled together and created something really cool.
That's awesome. And I was actually one of the first people that joined the page, and I was
and
there.
you're the first person to get kicked off.
I got voted off. I got voted off the page. The women voted me off.
Listen, I thought maybe one rooster in the hen house would be okay, but woo, yeah.
Yeah, they turned on me, those broads.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know.
All right, listen, I'll be back.
You will. As Andrea Rock.
Yep. Yeah. Right. No. Or my porno name, Bruce Long.
Ooh. Well, that might be more acceptable then.
Right. So there you go, everybody. All the gals. Yeah. So no men's allowed. Yeah.
Michelle has been great. Michelle came up with a great idea to do little interviews. So we're doing 5 questions. Like you have 10 questions, we have 5. You know, just a little thing. You know,
the 10 questions thing that I did for years when I was doing the New York Hardcore Chronicles film, that was really the foundation for this show, because when I did like 100 of them and put them up on YouTube and for years, and sort of built up the subscribe, people subscribe to my page. And then when it came time, to think about doing the show, and I looked at how many subscribers I had on YouTube, it was like, wow, all like 10 years of posting stuff on YouTube and like, working that really, opened the door to do this show. So
yeah, and I love those interviews. So
yeah, I haven't done them in a while.
Yeah. So maybe you could do them with some of us.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
What, Drew isn't trans? Actually, I'm not. I know it's crazy, but I like girls.
Go figure.
It's a crazy,
It's not trendy these days,
I know it's not cool, but I like girls.
Yeah, no, it's not cool.
I'm a straight dude that likes girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, they're gonna get. They're gonna. I hear them outside my window now. It's unacceptable. So wow. Well, we hope that we see you on Saturday at the show. And
absolutely, I'm going to come down. I'm hoping to come down. I got my ticket. You never know what's going to happen out here.
You even bought a ticket, huh?
I bought a ticket.
Wow.
So either way, you get my money.
No, but I don't want your money. I want you.
I would love to get down there to celebrate this compilation record, which is amazing. We are so excited about it in the group because we've got, Murph from the Car Bomb Parade. We've got Reaching Out. We've got Necrotic Society. And it's just an incredible thing for us to see, and to support. So, yeah, I really want to get down to celebrate that.
All right. Well, you let me know what's going on. Let me know if I have to send a car up there for you or something.
A driver.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. And thank you so much. You're one of the show's original supporters, and I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, well, I can't thank you enough. So
I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Well, there you go. Lori Dawn. Check out her work at Lori Dawn _art on Instagram. She's got a lot of great stuff. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live, and we are sponsored by New York Hardcore Comics, The Organic Grill, the Texas Silver Rush, Chain Reaction Records and Skateboards, Chacho's Tacos, DTFM, Vinyl Distro, and since 1982, Generation Records has been a mainstay of the New York metropolitan area music scene. Today, they offer a diverse selection of new and used jazz, indie, hip-hop, punk, hardcore, metal, blues, soundtrack, and reggae LPs, as well as T-shirts, posters, and other merchandise. They buy used record collections and music memorabilia and will pay top dollar for them. House calls made for large collections in the tri-state area. Call or email generationrecords@gmail.com and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. New York Hardcore Comics opened in 2013, selling comic books, punk rock and hardcore memorabilia, toys, statues, skateboard decks, tapes, vinyl, and all things horror. We love helping bands push their demos and new tracks, so please stop by and drop off your new music. We have in-store events like Magic the Gathering and Warhammer tournaments, plus meet and greets with bands and some live performances. Open 7 days a week and shipping worldwide. Find us online through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and eBay, located at 117 Main Street in Dobbs Ferry, New York, NewYorkHardcoreComics.com. Everybody behaving themselves in there? What's up, Hegs? Gary Yasko, Deblo Hammer represent. What's happening, man? How's Florida, buddy? Gary Yasko moved from Jersey to Florida. Rich Zoller, brother, one of the great photographers whose work is included on the A7 comp. Back to the New York Hardcore roots. There you go. Let's bring on our next guest. Hold on, let me clear the deck. What the heck? La da da ya da dee. Our next guest. Let me make sure he's in the backstage. There he is, drinking in the Middle East. I see you, brother. Our next guest plays drums in the premier Israeli hardcore metal band Eternal Struggle. They have a new release out, Year of the Gun. Here to talk to us about the latest. Please welcome our friend, the hard-hitting Ori Koren. What's up, bro?
Man. Hey, Drew, what's up?
What time is it over there?
It's almost 11. It's night.
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock in the Middle
July
East.
here. Yeah, man. Arabian night.
Yeah. Does Israel have like a 4th of July?
Yeah, we got Independence Day in May somewhere. I think 15, something like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So after a long time, feels like a long time. The new Eternal Struggle album, Year of the Gun, is coming out. Tell us about it a little bit.
Yeah, it came out exactly 1 month ago. You took part of it.
Yep.
Produced by Brian Mitz Daniels. He produced it. He came to Israel, to Tel Aviv, to produce our album. Finally out. World pandemic, wars, nothing can stop us.
Hey, whatever. Pandemic, Scud missiles, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You need to give us more than that.
Yeah, right. Now I know that tomorrow you guys are doing this event, and what is it? This is a listening party, right?
Yeah. It's like exactly 1 month, so we decided to do like a little listening party. It's the first time we're doing live. It's gonna be exclusive on Facebook. You're gonna be there. Mitt's gonna be there.
Mitzi will be there.
Supposedly, yeah, he's supposed to be there.
Cool.
If nothing,
Right.
we're all gonna be there. We're gonna listen to the album all together with our friends. We're gonna drink. It's gonna be a Q&A. You can, you can ask whatever you want. I'm not sure we're going to answer, but you can try us.
Right. Are you excited to get out and start playing? Did you guys just play over there?
We did a show on Friday. It was a pop-up show. We did a surprise show. We just came up on stage and played. It wasn't really, we didn't really thought about it.
Right.
It was awesome. It feels so good and natural to be on the stages again after such a long time.
Of course.
Almost 1 year since we last performed.
And where did you do this?
In a venue called Levontin 7. It's in Tel Aviv. You've been there, you visited there.
That's the place I screened the New York Hardcore Chronicles film when I was there, right?
Yeah, that's the Israeli CBGBs.
Smells like it too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
It is the Israeli CBGBs for sure, man. Good. Well, great. Well, listen, man. We're gonna wait. Hold on. Let me see. I got a picture of you somewhere. Here you go.
Of me?
Yeah, man.
From my OnlyFans page.
I don't know where this came from. But it looks like you're doing your thing here. You know.
Of course, you chose that one. Yeah. Yeah, of course you chose that one. Yeah. Yeah. I'm working hard, man. What can I say? I'm working hard.
It's good. It's good. Well, good. Listen, you know, you guys worked real hard at it, man. And, you know, you guys are in a part of the world where this kind of music, it's so incredibly difficult to break through playing hard and heavy music in that part of the world, man. And I have loads of respect for you guys, and I love you guys, man. I really do.
We love you too, man. Thank you very much for having me.
For sure. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Have a good night.
Well, there you go. Ori from Eternal Struggle. Yeah. So good stuff right there, man. Check out their record. It's great. Mitz, formerly of Madball, produced it. And it's out now. I think Upstate Records put it out here. And yes. Oh, Omar, what's up, bro? There you go. That's the guitar player from Eternal Struggle, my dude right there. You know, so gracious. These guys are so gracious. When the first time I went over there, was that the first time? Yeah, the first time I went over there, Omar was so gracious. He let me, you know, I stayed at his place, and he was a great host. Yeah, you would think hardcore would be totally huge there, but it's tough. It's tough to do stuff. It's tough to do stuff there. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving and grooving. Don't be scared. Who's next on our tour here? You know what? Let me see. What do we got here? You know what? Hold on. Let me clear the deck a little bit. Let's clear the deck. Here we go. Hey, listen. Our next guest, good friend of mine, is at the helm at Pitchfork. I was responsible for putting out the A7 Back to the New York Hardcore Roots compilation. He's a road warrior, worked for many years for Slayer, many other bands. My friend and yours, the Ninja, Mr. Warren Lee. What's up?
Bro, what's happening? What's going on, bro?
What's going on this 4th of July, bro?
Not much. Just working like you. Always working, dude.
How's the real estate business?
Good. Everything, you know, market's picking up, everything's good. So definitely cannot complain.
Yeah. Here you go. So we got the show on Saturday, and
yes,
the comp is out, and we've had some great events, and it's and any take on it? How's the comp? You know, what's the vibe on the comp right now?
I mean, it's selling. It's good. Everyone, go pick it up. You know, if you haven't gotten it, go get it already. www.pitchforkny.com. It's also available at Generation Records, Cortex Records, and Revelation, I believe, picked up a couple copies as well.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah,
go get it.
Don't
be slacking, man. Go get it.
So support these bands, and it's been great. You know, all the events have been great, and the comp sounds great, and you know, we're just
it's a great. All the bands in the comp are great. It's a great. You really captured the great era, you know what I mean, of hardcore, right? So it's the next generation of bands, dude. So
it's interesting. It's interesting in a certain regard. I mean, I know that things are picking up again right now, but I got to say this, being intricately involved, that I feel like the comp. It's almost like that was that moment in time. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like that was those 14 shows. We did 14 shows at A7 with, you know, and those bands, you know, were predominant. It's like, I feel like that it's almost like the doors closed on that era. And now, you know, pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, and
it's a different time now, right? So, you know what I mean? We captured that moment. We put it out so everyone can remember it, and everyone can kind of relive it by listening to the songs, right? So, and maybe we'll do part 2, huh, Drew? We'll see.
Well, we'll see. You know, I want to mention that we're back in the A7.
July 18th.
It's 2 weeks from today, bro.
Yep. Sunday, 2 p.m.
Yep.
Sunday matinee. It's all,
Yep.
It's going to be a good
Crippled
show.
Urn, Enziguri, Silence Equals Death, Necrotic Society, Diamond Dogs, Serial Poets, and more to be announced.
Ooh, yes. And it's at A7. It's the first show back, so it's going to be a good event, right? So
yeah, it's gonna be great. What is this question? What did I do?
What do you got? Let me guess. It's a Slayer question.
No. Since it's the fourth, story on the flag behind you, Drew. Ooh, you want to hear that story? I'll tell you a quick story. I think I've told it on the show before. Hold on. Okay, so let me tell you a little story about this right here. This is. Hold on.
That's cool.
Yeah, hold on. Here you go. Let me clear all this shit out. Okay, so this here, I want to tell you a little story about this. See all the signatures on the back?
Oh,
we were out there. We did it, right? And what is this? I want to tell you what this is. So in between my music video career, when I did music videos for many years, and my documentary film career, which is basically where I'm at now, there was a couple other things in between. But I had a run doing extreme sports films, and I did all the Urban Street Bike Warrior films.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, yep. And there came a point where I got a call once from Super Street Bike Magazine, and they actually, the story goes, Super Street Bike Magazine got a call from the naval base in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. They wanted to do a motorcycle stunt show, and he said the person you need to speak to is Drew Stone.
That's
and
cool.
They got in touch with me, and basically what we put together was the Urban Street Bike Warriors Black Sheep Squadron tour. And they flew us down to Guantanamo Bay Naval Base. We all rode down with the motorcycles and everything, and they forklifted us onto the plane, and we went down to Guantanamo Bay Naval Base, and we put on this motorcycle stunt show. And in the middle of the show, they stopped the show, and the commanding officer of Guantanamo Bay Naval Base made this whole presentation with this flag, the flag of the United States of America presented to Urban Street Bike Warriors. This is to certify that the accompanying flag was flown over ComBase headquarters located on the United States Naval Base at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, the only U.S. naval base on communist soil, May 2005. And then all the guys that rode on the team that I put together signed it. And this is one of my, along with the gold records that you see up there and a bunch of other, awards I've gotten. This is truly one of my most cherished possessions. So
that's a cool little
yeah
thing to have, right? So
yeah, it was really great. Like we went down there and we put on this show, and to the people that are in Guantanamo Bay and their families, and a lot of Jamaicans and Filipinos, because they don't bring Americans to work,
Sure, why would they? It's
right. So it's all Jamaicans and Filipinos. So it was cool.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I always wondered why Slayer never did a USO tour, right? I figured that'd be like the perfect band to do something like that, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, so it would have been perfect, but that's cool, man. So,
yep. So what's any Slayer questions for Warren?
Bring him on.
Bring him on. You know what? We got to get your man. We got to get Gary on the show.
Yeah, let's do it. He'll come on.
Yeah, we got to do a show.
Exodus Records coming out later this year, right? They just announced that big Bay Strikes Back tour, right? Testament, Death Angel, and Exodus, full U.S. tour, right? So that's
what is it again?
Exodus, it's Testament, Exodus, Death Angel, the Bay Strikes Back tour. They did it in Europe. That was like the tour that Will Carroll almost died on, right? They ended it right when COVID started, when the lockdown started.
Sure.
And, this is the continuation of it, right? So it's in the U.S. now, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Speaking of Exodus, let me just mention. Here's a couple of shows we have coming up. A week from today, Sunday, July 11th, Sergio Vega from Quicksand, the Deftones, and Absolution. A couple days after that is Scott Helland from Deep Wound, Outpatients.
Hold on. So wait, Drew. Scott Helland ran the rehearsal room in the music building where everybody rehearsed, by the way. You got to bring this up to him.
Really?
Madball, Agnostic Front, 25 to Life. I think it was the same building that Madonna rehearsed in when she, it was right on in Times Square.
Are you sure? I think he's a Massachusetts guy.
Oh, dude, he was. This is back in the early '90s, dude. I would call him to book the rehearsals.
Okay.
He played with the Outpatients back then.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it was his room, but he always ran it. Right, we paid him. We called him to make the appointments or whatever. And
you're right. Because Lenny says Scott also played bass for Dark Side.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right. Yeah,
everybody rehearsed in that room. Everybody in New York, at one point. So you got to bring that up. He saw a huge part of New York hardcore history. Is that
right, Beto? Beto says that. Beto,
that's what I'm saying. Me and Beto played there for years.
Beto, who practiced for years? Demise or Madball?
No, Madball and 25 to Life.
Ah,
yeah. Demise was broken up by then, right? So, and I don't think Demise never practiced.
You see, Beto got a new band with
yeah. It's gonna be good with Frankie from original bass player from 25 to Life, right? So see, 25 and Madball. We used to book. We used to do the rehearsals there. I used to book the rehearsals, right? So,
I did not know that.
Yeah, you got to bring that up with him. That's a good little hardcore history.
He's a really knowledgeable music historian guy. Like he's like,
dude, he used to come in and we used to just talk music. You know what I mean? Before when he let us in the rehearsals or let us out, whatever, we'd end up sitting there for an extra 20 minutes talking just about music, right? So
have you checked out his Guitar Me of One, his solo acoustic thing? It's dope.
No, I got to check it out.
I love it.
When I saw you going to have him on the show, it kind of I forgot about him. You know what I mean? When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, it brought back all these. I was like, wow, that's the dude that was, Outpatients, the music building. So crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, his I love this solo acoustic thing. I'm a big fan of his guitar playing. He does this solo acoustic thing where he starts playing and then he loops it and effects and it he does this whole thing. It's
I gotta check it out. He's very talented.
Yeah, and then after that is the A7 show. So we'll be skipping that Sunday, but we will be back Wednesday, July 21st with Joey Shithead Kiley from DOA and
should be a good one.
Yeah, As a matter of fact, we're bringing Mark Tolchan from up in Canada. We got to talk to him. DOA is that's a big Canada thing. Yeah, and the reason I wanted to pull this up is because, of course, and then there you go from Exodus, Rob Dukes.
Yep. Exodus, Generation Kill. Dude sang in Exodus. He sang in Exodus for 9 years, dude.
Did you work with them did you work with Exodus then?
We did a tour. It was Rob Zombie, Slayer, Exodus. So we ended up we shared the Slayer crew shared the bus with Exodus. Sure. And that was a 3-week tour, and it was we ended up taking care of Exodus as well. So it was fun. It was a fun tour. I wish it was longer. It was only 12 shows or something, whatever it was. So
got it. Cool. Hold on, let me get out of this. Come on, computer. Hello, computer. Yeah, listen, and while we're at it, is there anybody that I want to, who else? Yeah, let's do this together. Let's while we're at it, let's talk about a couple more of these shows because it opens us up to some dialogue. Yes. Wednesday, July 28th, Dave Scott Schwartzman from AOD. Wednesday, August 4th, EK from Warzone and Sick of It All.
He should have some good stories, man. You know what I mean? That dude's he played in all those bands back then, Gorilla Biscuits, Warzone, Sick of It All, right, dude?
And then Sunday, August 8th, bro, Scott Ian.
Listen, I don't even say hi to him. I just hum that riff to him, right? Because that's probably one of the hardest riffs ever written.
Some say the best downstroking guitar player of all time.
He's got a good right hand. He's got a sick right hand.
It's
Well,
all
you got to give credit to Charlie because he writes a lot of it.
Yeah, he
You know what I
does.
mean? So even though he plays drums, he writes a lot of the music, right? So
yeah, no, that's an interesting band because Charlie the drummer writes a lot of the music, you know.
And Anthrax, same as Biohazard though, right? Danny wrote most of the music too, so you know.
Yeah.
But Anthrax is probably one of the bands that I've done. I can't even count how many tours I've done with those guys.
Really?
Yeah, I mean they've been on every tour. You know what I mean? My first national tour was with Anthrax, and then later on with Slayer. Forget it. We did U.S., Europe, we did Australia with them. We did everything.
Well, of course. What was it? The Big Four? What was that one?
Big Four. We did those shows, that tour. We did all those things with them, and then we took them on the Carnage tour, right? It was what was that? Megadeth, Slayer, Testament, Anthrax, right? That was huge. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then we've done. I can't even remember. We've just done so many tours with Anthrax. They're just always around, right? So
yeah. Well, they've held the line and they've worked very hard. I'm looking forward to having Scott on the show.
Yeah, that should be a good one, dude.
Scott is a Queens dude.
Yes, he's a Forest Hills guy, not just a Queens guy. He's a Forest Hills guy, right? So,
yep, yeah, that's awesome.
Scott's a good dude, man. So,
yeah, I've been friends with him a while, and it should be interesting to get him on the show, because some people carry on, so about him.
People hate him, dude. I mean, they're one of those bands that caught a lot of heat from New York hardcore, right? Yeah. For whatever reason. They just take a lot of heat, and they never kind of got out of that heat. I guess.
Yeah, there's all that kind of drama about the New York hardcore symbol and all that, which
whatever was over, So there was beef, whatever, not real beef, but it was like just tension, So
yeah. So listen, we'll deal with that. Didn't he try to trademark the New York? Didn't he try to trademark it? I don't think so. But you know what? We'll get down. We'll find out.
You got to ask him these questions. Watch the show, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I tried out for Anthrax back in the day.
Get out singing?
Yeah.
Really? It was before they got Joey, huh?
No, it was before
they got Neil. Before Neil.
No, it was before they got fucking John Bush.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's when Joey left, they had open tryouts in a club in Manhattan.
And did you how'd you do? Did you make the final cuts or?
Dude, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him about that.
Ask him that. He's probably gonna be like, "Yeah, bro, no."
well, no. You know what it was? I didn't, because we had Johnny Z on the show, and we sort of laughed about it. It was a publicity stunt. They knew that they were going to bring John Bush in. They went and did this publicity stunt where Anthrax is looking for a singer, and they did this thing. It was kind of not cool. They kind of wasted everybody's time, Yeah, don't call us, we'll call you. Yeah, believe me, they're lucky they're lucky they didn't pick me to sing for that band. Yeah.
Oh, you come with a lot of baggage, man.
Yeah, man. I would have been like, fuck this, let's I couldn't sing. I couldn't. I'm not in the same universe as Joey Belladonna. That dude could sing yearning shit,
talented, and he's got a vocal range that is ridiculous. The guy can sing for fucking hours on end. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's fucking great. Joey's great.
I started doing some research for that show, and came across one record they put out that's all covers, and he's singing a Boston song.
Oh yeah,
and he's killing it.
Oh yeah, he did. I think he came out, I want to say, on one of our Slayer was doing VIP sound check type things or whatever, and he came out and he did a song with Gary, Tom, and Paul, right? You know what I mean? Right. So whatever it was, Gary's always up there playing Richie Blackmore stuff or whatever, all that stuff he's into. So
yeah, that's it. Is that you, Johnny Rock? Did you post that just now?
And
yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't think I've ever heard that, man. So
no, I didn't never heard of it either. And I looked it up, and it's all these cover songs they're doing, but really off the beaten path cover songs. You know what I mean? Not they're doing a Bad Brain song.
Yeah.
It's not the same old shit, man.
Yeah. That's
cool. And then on Wednesday, July 11th, Glenn Friedman is coming on the show. And listen, that dude wasn't easy to get.
It's going to be an interesting show, man. That's going to be a lot of musical facts in that show, right? So
yeah, that dude's no joke, man. I want to announce 2 shows. Oh, wait, you know what? Here, I got this. How about this, bro? Talking about the A7 comp. How about the fact that the A7 comp is number 2 on the Cortex chart? What?
2 weeks now, right? So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
And then the other number 1 is another comp. You know what I mean? So that goes to show you right there, right? The Strength to Unity comp, which is cool. That was a benefit for Coney Island, which is a club out in Leipzig, Germany.
Yep.
A big hardcore venue. And
yeah, we're on that comp too, man.
There you go. So it's
we got an Antidote NYHC has a track on the number 1 and a track on the number 2.
There you go. And that's why everyone's going to come out to the show July 10th and check out.
Oh, the drama. So, hey, you've been to that Coney Island club in Leipzig, Germany?
Yeah, I actually, Beto remembers, if he's still watching. We played that place on the 25 to Life tour. I think that was the last show of the tour, I believe, or maybe the last or something. But yeah, that's when they threw all the confetti. I still got pictures.
Yeah. I was there. I was there with the Biohazard, and I was there with the Misfits.
Yeah. That's we were in the middle of the winter, our tour, so we couldn't check out the skate area. But I heard they got a really cool skate area in the back as well, right? So
yeah, I'll never forget when we pulled up. When I was working with Biohazard, it was I don't know, maybe Urban Disciplines or whatever. It was the first. We pull and we're like, "What is this place?" You know, and they caught grief because they had a tour bus.
Oh
that was like,
that's not punk rock. That's not this and that. Like
fucking rock stars, you know.
Oh, bro, fuck you. You live in a fucking van for 6 weeks. See how you like it, man.
Yeah, I want to go shit in your squat, dude. Really?
Dude, we on that 25 Life tour we played squats. We definitely played a squat.
Yeah.
In Saarbrücken, Germany.
Oh yeah.
We played it was a squat. It was a great show, but just so you know, it was a squat.
Is that right? Is Gary not drinking?
Yeah, he's getting off the booze. He's not drinking so much anymore, right? So but
good for him.
I mean, come November, he might be back on the booze, right? So let's see, man. He goes on tour, he likes to have a beer here, here or there.
You know what, man? It's a hard thing. My heart goes out to musicians that go out on the road and
sober, and then have to be sober. It's fucking. I give it to you. It's tough. It's fucking tough, man. You know.
I mean, I got clean and sober 12 years ago, and I couldn't have done it with like being, ugh.
It's one thing to get sober, but then to get sober and then have to go back into the same environment that you were getting fucked up. You know what I mean? Like Absolutely. All those reasons why you were getting fucked up are still there. So it's a fight, right? So shout out to all the fucking sober people out there, man. Yeah, man. Larry Kelly, what's up? Everybody out there. I don't talk about this much on the show. That's just it. I don't like getting, there's no new, but I'm clean and sober now 12 years. And listen, part of the reason I'm able to do what I do is because I'm clean and sober, man. I mean, look, let me just say something. Because when I was getting high, and I was getting high. Listen, everyone has their own thing. Not everyone's sober, like myself. So, yeah, right. And God bless you, Lenny. God bless you guys. I love you guys. You're my brothers, man. But for me, it wasn't working for me anymore. Yes, it's an individual choice, man. You know what I mean? So, for me, weed has always been a way of life. So it's always been part of my Listen, culture. You fucking weed guys, bro. I said this the other day. Like everybody's stoned, bro. My doorman, my fucking hey, go out, now, you don't gotta hide it anymore, right? You don't gotta be sketchy about it. You could just be out in the open. It's cool. You're not gonna get in trouble for it. Yeah. It's like this. I got to deal with a stoned world now. Yeah. Listen, I've always been open about it. I've never hid it. I've always been very open about it, and that's part of because I don't believe anything. I don't believe I'm doing anything wrong. It's fucking weed, dude. Whatever. Hey, listen. Whatever. Listen, I'm the last guy to. Whatever you do, man. Whatever floats your boat. You don't want to do nothing. Don't do nothing. Just don't fuck with me. Just don't fuck with me. Yeah, exactly. Simple. Yes, it's almost 4:20, everybody. So let's announce. You know what? Let me announce. Let's see. Pitchfork got some new stuff out there, right? Yes, we got new designs that we just put out last week. Tank top for the summer, and then different. We got a heather and a royal blue shirt instead of your black. Everyone always putting out black shirts, right? Everyone's, hey, we throw some color in for the summer. So there you go.
Don't be scared.
Check that out, right? So
yeah. All right. Let me announce these are two shows that brand new announce Wednesday, August 18th. Controversial figure here, Sammytown McBride from Fang is coming on the show.
That should be a good one.
A bit of a controversial dude. He's got
very outspoken.
Well, he also did some serious time.
Yeah. I mean, hey, whatever. That shouldn't affect.
Well, listen, he probably
wrote some good lyrics now, right? So
he paid his debt to society. He has his life together now. Fanger rap bones like Fanger hard. Yeah, they are.
I mean, dude.
Yeah. So, and we want to get some West Coast flavor up on this show.
Oh, you have to give the West Coast attention. You know what I mean? It maybe just because it was the West Coast doesn't mean they weren't as important, right? Their era, their era of bands are still just as important, right? So
yeah.
And hardcore, true, but it's a worldwide thing. You know what I mean? So
sure. I want to shout out Sean Brennan. Part of the Antidote NYHC family, and look forward to seeing you soon, Sean. And you can't wait. Let me ask, does anybody out there know why Sammytown McBride is so controversial? See if anybody knows this guy's history a little bit.
I don't.
Oh, Steven, did you raise your hand?
I did. I've been doing my homework, and it's pretty heavy stuff. I mean, he back in '89, he was selling acid, and his girlfriend, who was I think 24 at the time, was in with another acid dealer, and he thought she was gonna, take his business, and he killed her. He broke her neck with his bare hands.
Yep. Yeah.
It's heavy shit. He got he went on the run for 6 months, and then he got caught and did 6 years in jail for an 11-year sentence. So
yep. Now, but and of course, in no way am I glorifying
something
like
by
that,
any means.
But he's an interesting character. He paid his debt to society. He's clean and sober. And let's bring him on. Let's hear what he has to say.
It definitely makes you. You know what I mean? Listen, our society says if you commit a crime, you do your time, and if you do your time, what else can they really ask of you? In other words, if they say you're punished for 11 years, and you do the 11 years, there should be some sort of road to redemption.
Yeah.
It's a heavy one to take in, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was watching a couple of different things. I went down to the first newscast when it first happened, and I was, it's heavy. I mean,
what year was you, Steve? What year?
89.
89.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we really, we don't need to get into it now.
Right.
We don't, the circumstances behind it. There were drugs involved.
Right.
And it's. So anyway, we'll get to that. Here's another show we're announcing here. Wednesday, August 25th, Mr. Joel Ghostin is coming on the show. Joel played in The Undead, Electric Frankenstein, and Pigface. He's an author. He's written numerous books. Really intelligent, interesting music historian. He sat in with the Misfits when they were getting ready to get going with Michael Graves. Great guy. So we got Joel coming on the show as well.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. That said, Stephen, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Warren, great to see you.
Later, Steve. Good seeing you. He's got a lot of toys, man.
They come on, they come off. So yeah, so that's it. What else we got? So Saturday, you're going to be at the show on Saturday, you're going to be at the show. Pitchforks do a little pop-up thing.
Yep, I'll be there with some merch and vinyl. Come hang out, come say hi.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to talking music with Tristan and Matt from Antidote NYHC, right? So those guys are big music guys. I'm a huge music nerd, so
yeah. Those are our boys, man. I love those guys. That's my family. I mean that,
totally see, dude. I'm like, yeah, I could spend hours talking to those guys about music.
Tristan DeGraves is really one of my closest and dearest friends, man. You know,
and Matt, I could tell Matt is just he's just a music nerd like me, right? He's got the tattoos.
Well, he's got every fucking hardcore band tattoo.
I'm saying, it's like, oh, dude, this guy knows. It's gonna be perfect. So.
We'll see. So, all right, man. I'll talk to you this week, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Yes, I will talk to you this week. Thanks for having me on, Drew.
All right, my pleasure. Bye-bye. Well, there you go. Warren Lee from Pitchfork. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live, and we are sponsored by New York Hardcore Comics, The Organic Grill, the Texas Silver Rush, Chain Reaction Records, and Skateboards, Chacho's Tacos, Generation Records, and DTFM Vinyl Distro is a record store that specializes in underground music, punk, ska, hardcore metal, and more. Located in the heart of Fargo, North Dakota's industrial district. Shop in person or online at www.dtfmvinyldistrict.com, where the metal is Death to False Metal. Also, our boys, who I reached out to today about coming on the show, and they didn't respond to me. I do not know what the Gutierrez brothers what's going on in Corpus Christi. Maybe they're busy making tacos right now, but Chacho's Tacos opened the doors in 2001, home of the almighty Chacho's Taco. They cook up an incredible home-style Tex-Mex food, and this month they are celebrating their 20th anniversary. They've been supporting underground music since the beginning, and in their own words, we ain't stopping anytime soon. Touring bands that play Corpus Crispy. Is it crispy? There's 420. Is it 420? Or is that synchronicity? Crispy? Touring bands that play Corpus Crispy, swing by and get a home-cooked meal at Chacho's Tacos. We got you. The underground scene will never die. Please follow us on Facebook or on Instagram. Last but not least but not last, 6-minute warning. 6-minute warning, pack your bowls. Organic Grill is a vegan restaurant located in East Village of New York City at 123 First Avenue, featured in New York Magazine, New York Times, and Veg News. Their dishes have won numerous awards, including Best Veggie Burger. They make their own cheeses, sausages, and burger patties, and every dish on the menu can be made gluten-free. This year, they're celebrating their 20th anniversary, and they're all about having a great time while enjoying amazing clean food. They have now fully reopened for business and look forward to seeing you. Get in touch with them and order some great fucking food at www.theorganicgrill.com. Here you go. What's going on? What's going on in the chat room? Is it turned into a marijuana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gorilla Glue? Is Gorilla Glue a marijuana? I don't know about this stuff. Is Gorilla Glue a strand of marijuana? Is that right? Corpus Christi cream. Exactly. Yeah. Gelato 33. I'm not in the reefer game. I don't know about this stuff, So, it's a strain. It's a strain. You know what? What's up with the New York hardcore? You know what? Don't steal this idea, anybody, but maybe I need to start the New York hardcore strain of marijuana. Right? Pink Kush. All right, here we go. Who's next? Who's next on this friggin' thing? All right, hold on. Let me clear the deck a little bit. It's almost 4:20. So wait, who should we bring on next? Let's bring on our good friend Johnny Rock. What's up, bro?
Hey, Drew. How you doing, man?
Our good friend and patron. Thank you so much for being a patron, bro.
Happy to be here. I'm glad you had me on, man. I've been watching since the first episode.
I can't thank you enough, man. I can't thank you enough. I want to read a letter. Who else? Let's get Mark on here. Mark Tulch from up in Canada, another incredible patron that's been here since the beginning. Brother, what's up? Take your mute off.
Yeah, I got it off. We're good. We're
You
good.
fucking knucklehead.
Says the Grateful Dead fan who doesn't smoke dope. Whatever.
Me neither.
Yeah. So you know what? Oh yeah, Rapbone says killer shirt, bro.
Rap Bones.
Yeah.
He's screaming into the mic for you.
Yeah. There you go. What's happening? Let's start. You know what? I want to read this letter that I got today, and it goes something like this. Good afternoon, Drew. I hope you're well. My name is Ryan Aubin, and whenever I can make it, usually from the work computer, I'm usually in the comments crew chiming in. I just wanted to say thanks. I'm from the mid-90s hardcore scene in Toronto, and your episodes are infinitely interesting and emotional for me. I joined a doom band called Son of Otis 21 years ago and haven't been as involved in the hardcore scene since that time. But your show has brought me right back around to the scene, and I love it. Your show means a lot to a lot of people. I'm sure you're busy, and I don't expect any reply back. If you are, just know that this show has been a real shining light in a very dark tunnel for me. God bless you, dude. We'll be on later. Good luck with today's show, Ryan. Man, thanks a lot, dude. And letters like that mean a lot because sometimes when I'm in the tunnel, you know, you just can't. You can't. Sometimes when you're in the forest, you just can't see the stars, man. So I just want to thank you a lot, man. It means a real lot to me. And please, anybody out there, you know, if you want to reach out, love to hear from you. So that almost made me cry. And there he is, Ryan. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, man. It really means a lot. So, hey, Mark, what's happening with you? How's things up in Canada?
Well, let me just comment on Ryan's letter real quick because him and I do chat back and forth, and you know it's hard. We're hardcore fans. We're up in Canada. There's not a thriving hardcore scene for the most part, and even if there was, COVID's killed off most of it, and it's sad. I mean, where I'm from, it's a huge metal scene. So I will say that in Waterloo, there's a huge metal scene. Thankfully, some of it is thrash, which I was into as a skater kid. But you know, if you're in a New York hardcore, there are not a lot of options up here.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yeah, I'm up in Waterloo region, Kitchener. I'm about an hour outside of Toronto, 2 hours from Buffalo, 3 hours from Detroit.
You're in an interesting place. We talked about this before. It's like a land bridge, and like
it is.
You're not far. You're not far from Detroit, Toronto, or Buffalo, right? I mean, you're like an hour or two. I didn't know such things. I didn't know this geographically this existed. It's like you have Lake Erie underneath you. What is that above you? Lake Huron?
Yeah. So I surf. I winter surf both those lakes. Because if you surf lakes, you have to wait for winter. But yeah, if you want to see good bands, a lot of the times too, even if there's a big band coming up here, their opening bands that you want to see stop in the States. So you have to go to Detroit or Buffalo. I'll say the one big exception is a couple of years ago, we got Sick of It All and Suicidal Tendencies up here. And that was fucking huge, like locally in town. For like, and it's like, oh, tickets are $50. And I'm like, okay, $50 Canadian is pocket change to you motherfuckers, right? But yep. I'm going to go to a club that I can literally walk to in 15 minutes and see Suicidal Tendencies and fucking Sick of It All. It's mind-blowing. Other than that, you know, Agnostic Front always plays Toronto. That's an hour down the road. Other than that, I want to go see, I'm trying to think of, what did I go see in Detroit? The Stooges. When they were playing with Ron Ashton.
Well, that's a good place to see them in Detroit.
Well, yeah, we almost got thrown out of town, whatever, right? But yeah, Buffalo, same deal. You know, you go see a lot of hip hop acts there. But honestly, like, we don't have a lot of shows around here. So I hear what Ryan's saying. We get these local bands, and there's some good ones, but it seems like our scenes are old school punk or metal. There's no in between. And hasn't been since the mid-90s.
Yeah. And that makes sense. And Johnny, where are you? Tell us geographically where you are.
In Port Chester, New York. Just in Westchester. Just in the about like 10 minutes from White Plains.
See that Slayer poster back there. And what's going on with the drum set? Like, tell us about who you're playing with. What's going on?
Yeah, band's Omnism. We rehearse here. We're just finishing up mixes right now. We just shot a video yesterday for one of our songs. We're doing our first show at Dingbats on September 26th with Valence, Friends of Valence and Dead Tide. And yeah, we're anxious to get the record out. Glenn, our friend Glenn from Billy Club and No Redeeming,
Sure,
produced the whole record. We're in the final stages.
Oh, so you recorded in that studio where on the rooftop we did the Rat Bones video, right?
Yep.
That's cool.
But yeah, we're we were ready to do all this, and then COVID hit, so everything kind of got postponed. So we're excited to be wrapping up the project right now, and we're anxious to get out there. Let everybody hear the music. Can't wait for you guys to hear it.
And you guys got to come down when you're come down and play A7.
Absolutely.
Hey Sid, you out there? Where's Sid the kid? Sleeping, Sid? Where are you, bro?
Probably on his bed.
You sleeping? Did I wake you up?
No, I was running to the bathroom.
I remember that.
Jesus. Oh, we don't need. It never gets old with Sid the kid, man. Oh man, that's funny. Well, Sid, do what you have to do, and wash your hands before you come on the show, please.
Hey, Mark, from Kitchener? Is it Kitchener Rangers? Is that still a team up there?
Yeah, it is.
Right.
And the auditorium they used to play in back in the 70s, we used to get bands would go from Cobo Hall.
Oh wow.
To Kitchener Auditorium. So I was born in 75. I missed all this shit. I'm 46 years old, but we used to get the original Alice Cooper band, Kiss. We used to get fucking Ted Nugent, whatever, right? But they used to go from Detroit to Kitchener, and now we're lucky if we get we got Bad Religion here once. We get Suicidal, was sick of it all. It's like Kitchener's a fucking valid stopover, but COVID's killed all our fucking venues now. It's done. We have nothing.
Hey, guys. Yo, you can't talk about Detroit without Rat Bones in the house.
All right, here we go.
For sure. I'm jealous as fuck, Rat Bones. Jealous.
Yo, can I just tell two quick stories? I really won't make it all.
Oh boy.
Look, when I first moved to Detroit, I was rock and roll. My brother was in a band called Halloween, and it was Thanksgiving Day, and they have a big parade downtown, and we went to see the Detroit Lions. We dyed our hair black, and my brother dyed his hair blonde. And everybody called us the Beatles all day because it was so early on. That was the only rock band they knew of there. It was pretty funny. And we used to go to Canada all the time and play a club called Danny's. And it was like Chippendales during the week. But Halloween would play there on a Friday and Saturday with a matinee. So Detroit was the best times of my life, So
it's so wild. If you go to Windsor, there's 47 bars in a 30-meter stretch. And I'm like, how does this happen? And they're like, those motherfuckers from Detroit come over here because the drinking limit or age is 19 here and it's 21 there. So they all come over, pack their bands in, they all get wasted, off back over the border.
Is Windsor in Canada or America?
Yeah, Windsor is the Detroit border.
On the American side?
On the Canadian side.
Oh, so when you go over the border, the first place you hit is Windsor.
Yeah, you either cross over the Ambassador Bridge or you go through the Detroit River Tunnel.
It's like I remember when we were in Europe the first time with Biohazard, we crossed some border. It was like in East Europe, right? You cross over this border, and all of a sudden we're in the tour bus and you're looking out, and it's all women in the street with overcoats, I think it was when you go into East Germany or it's or Czech or the Czech Republic or something. All of a sudden, there's 300 naked women in the street. You're like, holy mackerel! Woo!
Yeah, Czech Republic totally like that. Bratislava also crossover into Bratislava.
It can't be like that. I can't imagine it's like that anymore. But you never know.
Yeah, probably not. It's been 10 years for me.
Yeah. Hey, Sid, where are you? What are you doing in there, Sid?
He's taking a shit.
I'm getting ready for it. I'm waiting for my kid over here.
The fireworks. He's letting off the fireworks.
Yeah, what's going on,
My
man?
face. Come on, if anyone's gonna be blowing up shit now in the daytime, duh. I mean, come on, you want to see shit blow up? You wait till it gets dark over here.
Lori Dawn says, when I lived in Montreal, all the 18-year-old kids came up for beer and strippers.
Yeah, Montreal's another one.
Yeah, and that's what it was. I got it. It's the Czech Republic. I was like, holy mackerel. It's like, you like everything's like there's nothing. And then you cross this border and it's just like, oh, man.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Montreal's like you came over the border, there was no wall, and over here we are into wine and whatever you're into.
Ryan says, we used to do shows at the Windsor YMCA. Buried Alive was especially good there. Okay. Right on. Hey, let's do Sid the Kid. Are you ready to do Album of the Week, Sid?
Hey, whenever you got the ticker and the little thing over there.
Why are you standing there like that? Do you have to go to the bathroom again?
No. Hello. Hey, everybody has that background. I have not.
You have to make a number 1 or a number 2, Sid.
Hey, this is business. I get it done quick. Boom.
All right, everybody. Here we go. Sid the Kid. Let's do it all together. This is Album of the Week. Sid the Kid. Here we go. Boom. What is this, Sid the Kid?
Whenever it comes, there you go. Holy motherfucking God. Yeah, so I had to throw, once again, another curveball for you guys and gals out there. This is a band called Repeat Offender. Now you're wondering, who the fuck is this band? They're basically really new. They've been out for, I believe about a year and a half. And somebody recommended this to me on Bandcamp, and I checked it out. I gave it a listen. It's a 6-track EP. Obviously go look them up. I believe Repeat Offender when you go on the search there. They're from LA, and this one band, old style hardcore, but definitely got a good crunch, raw sound to them. And I believe a couple of the members of the band themselves, they were in a band prior called. I'm actually even looking at my own notes here. I believe they were called. Jesus Christ. Amongst Wolves. That was the band that they were in prior years ago. And, they just wanted to do something a little more different. And this, I believe, came out, even last month of this year. And, this band took me by surprise. They have a couple other releases. If you go check out their discography, definitely something like, old style, little negative approach feel to them, but definitely got that LA like vibe to them, but they're definitely in your face fucking band live.
Sid the Kid mixing it up a little bit, huh?
I got to throw the curveball to you guys out there. I mean, we can't just listen to old shit. Look, we love the old shit.
No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong.
I'm wrong.
We can just listen to old shit and talk about how old school we are because we're on Facebook.
Hey, but I digress, Drew. Like, once in a blue moon, we got to throw the new shit in. We got to mix it up.
How many songs about unity? That's what I want to know.
Right. How many corny songs about unity?
No. To answer that question, every song they have, I checked it on Bandcamp, no unity bullshit. None. That's why I love
you, fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a song about getting stabbed in the back.
Not even about that either. It's just about, about life. And this is why I kind of feel.
Where they from, Sid?
Los Angeles.
Oh, they're LA band. Okay.
If you want to really kind of pinpoint them more in the Whittier area, like a little Southern California like style, but this is definitely a record that I checked it out about a week and a half ago, and I was like, I listened to it more and more and more, and the band grew on me. It's definitely a good EP to check out if you guys want to listen to something different. Check it out.
Sid, I'm not mad at you. I like when you bring new stuff to the party. And you do your homework, and I appreciate that.
Oh, wait, Drew, did you get the other flyer that I sent you?
Yeah, I'll keep you. Don't get your panties all bunched up. I'm getting it together right now.
Last time I checked, they were not panties. They're boxers, Drew.
All right, here you go. What's going on with your fakakta show, bro?
Well, it's a little bit of everything. A little focaccia, a little gata, a little manigot. It's a whole that shit anyway. But guys, I got a show coming up this Wednesday, 7 p.m. If you haven't checked out my show yet, feel free to check me out on mixlr.com/SDK Sound System. I've been getting a lot of stuff. People have been sending me stuff. Newer bands want me to play their stuff. It's all about, again, Drew, I've always said before, always mixing it up, and I always like to play more newer stuff. But even, with some of the older stuff, there's always like that little nugget or gem that just, happens to be floating around. And I grab it and I'm like, all right, hey guys, check this out, see what you think of it, And that's about it. And one thing I want to say, Drew, thank you as always and everybody out there for watching. And if you are in the New York area, come out July 10th. Even I'm paying for this fucking show. I'm supporting this fucking show. So
yeah, man. I told you I put you on the list, and you went and bought a ticket, huh?
Well, Drew, like everybody said,
what are you, a liberal?
No, I'm actually supporting the scene, as they say, supporting. Through all the months of bullshit we've been dealing with, the least that everybody who does go to the show, support the bands, buy merch, buy a soda, buy a water, buy the food at the venue. Every little bit helps to keep these venues alive.
Good Lord, Sid. All right. And you know what? My feelings are hurt because you're not going to be, hold on. We're finally back in the A7. And
here it comes.
We're finally back in the A7 and you're not DJing the show.
Well, Drew, I'm not saying what the legality, the time that you and Jesse picked the date. My band confirmed our recording date 3 months prior.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to sound like
we got the governor. We got the governor, Frankie Too Far.
Frank is a good, nice little if I'm not there, Frank knows what he's fucking doing.
I like the stuff Frankie plays. He plays that old skinhead, thug shit that I like.
And I play all that punk rock shit that you hate, and that's what makes it so great.
No, the proper term is that crappy punk rock shit.
That crappy punk rock shit.
There's a difference. No, Sid, your musical knowledge runs deep, brother. So
hey, everybody has to do their homework once in a blue moon. I mean, if you've been around, it's not even that. If you don't have to be around, as long as you do your research, everybody. You learn, and every day we always learn something every day. That's what.
Yo, you want to talk about learning something every day? Get a load of this. Where's Steven Messina? Where he's not around. Let me bring. Hold on. I learned this today. Steven Messina told me this, and I had to look it up. You ready for this?
Shoot.
Hold on. Get a load of this. Steven Messina told me today, and I looked it up, that. You know what that is right there, anybody?
3 turtles in a pond?
That is Sylvester Stallone with Cuff and Link from the Rocky film. And apparently Cuff and Link from the original Rocky film are still alive, and he still has these turtles.
And you know what the crazy thing is, Drew? Those turtles outlive him.
Yeah, wait, here's the pic. Here's the now and then picture. I was like, wow. That is awesome. Cuff and Link, here they are in 1975. They're little, and 2018. Cuff and Link, that's right, Lori Dawn. Those are Rocky's turtles. How cool is that? That Cuff and Link. Yep, that is awesome. Cuff and Link are still, Sylvester Stallone still has them.
And now the burning question is, will Keith Richards outlive all of them?
Listen.
Who knows, man? Who freaking knows?
Listen, Arnie Stone will outlive all of them, apparently.
That as well.
All right, thanks, Sid. We'll talk to you in a bit.
All right, cheers, guys, and thank you, everybody.
Yep.
Later, Sid.
What's up, Luke? How are you?
Good. I got a cat 3 days ago.
I know. I love cats. Where is it? Can I see it?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see Luke's new cat. I love cats. I'm a cat. I grew up with a lot of cats. Aww.
She's a month and a half old, and her name is Snowflake.
That is awesome. Is that a boy cat or a girl cat?
A girl.
All right. You better go make sure you got to get her fixed before she goes out looking for boys, or better yet, boy cats will come looking for her.
Or better yet, I want more cats.
Easy.
I know. I love cats.
One's enough this time.
Yeah. So there you go. Mark, Johnny, listen, can't thank you enough, man. Thanks for being a part of this community of ours, and I really
Rat Bones,
appreciate
I
it.
got something to show you, man. I got this.
Yeah, what do you got?
The bobblehead. You know what this is from? Spiritual Healing.
No, I didn't know.
The Death Record, Chuck Schuldiner.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah. I figured you got a kick out of that.
Cool.
What do you got, Mark?
I don't
Well,
do
Rat Bones, we've talked through messaging before to get me this shirt, but let me send you that Pink Floyd Prosecutor, and I got a little Evil Ash for you here.
Nice.
Shoot me your address, and I'll send you that. I'll send that your way.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's from Army of Darkness, Evil Dead.
Got it.
Yeah, but it's still sealed and all that shit. So let me send that to you.
Right on. Cool.
Drew, can I do one shout out? Because it's shout out Sunday.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead, my Canadian friend.
I just want to say to everybody worldwide, but especially our Canadian friends who are suffering from the effects of the fucking dollar bill. This compilation, I got to tell you, my record player is still in the shop right now. But Scondato, comma Mike, because there's so many of them, told me, I think there's a digital download in there. I just want to say that this package, even if you get the one from Pitchfork with the regular not gold vinyl, is just, this is some shit I'd expect from the Radio Raheem shit. So I'd like to thank and shout out Mike Scondato, Lenny, Will, Carbon Parade, Crazy Eddie, all those bands, everybody who had a hand in this. This is fucking amazing. And I've done everything I need to do. I fucking distanced. I did what they told me. I got the double 5G implant because I want to come down to New York. I want to see some shows. I want to visit my old friends. I want to meet my fucking new friends. And I want to, I missed the drama, the original or the last lineup of Antidote. Last time I was in New York visiting my family by like 3 days.
There's two antidotes now.
Yeah, but I'll go see your Antidote for sure. But I love yours. I love your song on that Scarred track. It's so good. And I'm missing Gnostic Front's like all their homecoming shows by less than a week. So I know next time I come to New York, I'm coming down now for a few days. I'm going to come down for a week. Rat Bones, man, I want to hang out with you. Drew, I want to do your walking tour, all that shit, Hey,
for sure.
This is the thing, I think Jack Grisham, I don't mean to hog all the time here. Jack Grisham put it best. He's like, man, when I was 14, did I push away, somebody's used CD tray with 4 shitty lines of low-grade Coke from God knows where? No, I fucking didn't. I jacked my body up with so much poison. I don't mind getting a vaccine if it means that I get to travel and see all you motherfuckers sooner rather than later. And that's what I'm doing. I don't want to, I got ahead of myself. In Waterloo up here, we're part of this Delta variant. We're still locked down.
Wow.
And at the beginning of all this shit, we were looking at the Americans going, what the fuck are you crazy bastards doing? We're number one. And look where we are now. I just got my second shot a week ago. We fucked this up on all levels of fucking government. I don't want to get political, but in the rest of the fucking world, everybody's opened up. And I just want to come down and hang out with you guys and do the Drew Stone fucking cinematic walking tour.
It'll happen.
And go to A7 and visit my friends and hang out in New York and have a fucking good time. Because all our venues are gone. They're all gone.
Steven, are you frozen? You missed, I posted the Cuff and Link picture. I posted Cuff and Link.
Steven looks like he's on a Scooby-Doo adventure right now.
Yeah, what's going on, bro? Where are you?
Let me see this.
You know where I am, actually? Let me see if you can see this. Behind me is the abandoned psychiatric hospital.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
We're glad you got out, Steven.
Can you just
And,
can you just walk in there?
I have. You're not really supposed to. It's sort of frowned upon, but yeah.
Is that
no, I come
Bellevue?
here to-
No, that's not Bellevue. That's all the way out on the island.
Oh,
No,
okay.
this is Kings Park, and this is considered one of the most haunted places on the island as well. And I come here every now and then. This whole area is like a great walk. So
Okay.
And I'm on my way to a friend's house. I figured I'd stop by, take a few photos.
We
And,
should RS70 said we should do the show from there.
Hell yeah.
Oh, be amazing. I mean, this place is. There's some great stories. There's a movie about it. There's a documentary about it.
I don't go in places like that.
You guys could be like the Muppets, Drew. You could all pop up in the windows.
I don't.
Let me get into the shade here so I can see you. Yeah, if
I don't
you can
mess
see
with
this
places
place.
like that.
This is a really, really menacing place, and it has a really crazy history. I hate to use the word
Where
crazy.
are you? But where are you? What's outside the place?
This whole area is all buildings that were part of it, but this is called Building 93, and this is the most notorious of the buildings here. Next door is the violent ward. The morgue is in the next building.
I'm loving that they're calling it a park. Welcome to the Violent Ward Park. Bring your
The
children.
violent ward is kind of a boring looking building, but it's got some ugly stories.
And you can just drive up to this place, get out, and go in.
Well, no, you got to sneak in.
Right.
But people walk their dogs around here and stuff, and they in the winter it's cool because all the trees, all the leaves are off the trees, so you can see in a little bit better. But like right now, I'm right by the front door, and you barely can see in. But it's a great place. It's for do photos, and if you're into urban exploration and all that, it's really cool.
Listen, you know me, bro. I live in I don't leave my apartment in Manhattan, man, for anything. I don't care for whatever, man. I'm good, So, all right.
Nah, this is a really, really cool place, though.
You want to shout anybody out, Steven?
No, I'm just enjoying this. I love the revolving door you got going today.
Yeah, it went smoothly today. It went smoothly. I didn't overdo it. All right, we'll talk.
Really, you know what? It's the quality of our guests, not the quantity.
That's right. And we'll see you at the show on Friday, huh? No, on Saturday.
Oh, hell yes.
Cool.
I'll see you at the Kingsland. I'll see everybody.
All right. Take care. Rat Bones, you want to shout anybody out on this Sunday?
I want to shout out everybody in Detroit because we were talking about Detroit. I got a story to tell, but my son is here, so I can't tell it. But it's a great Independence Day story. I should tell it anyway. I don't care, man. It happened.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Yeah. But, I always see them in the chat room, and they want pit stories, and they want to hear something. I'm throwing them a curve with the toys all the time because people want to hear about Rapones. But I kind of take a back seat on here because I just like hanging and chilling.
All right.
But Luke's been dying to say something too, so let's let him go.
Luke, do you want to shout anybody out, Luke?
No, I'm good. But hold up. Put Steven on the show for a second.
Steven's gone.
He's gone. Get him next time.
Well, I just want to say, Steven looks like Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Okay.
Didn't he have long hair?
You already eat too much.
All right. There you go, Shaggy Messina. That's it. All right, Rat. We'll see you later.
Later, guys. Happy 4th, everybody.
All right, Steven, I'm not buying it. You don't look like Shaggy to me. Bro.
Say zoinks. Zoinks.
Yeah,
Zoinks.
Really.
Hey, Mark, you want to shout anybody out?
Well, I kind of already did with the A7 comp, but I want to shout out Chris Wren as well, and I apologize for dropping the F-bomb in front of your daughter backstage. But when I was in Boston, I don't even remember when that was, years ago, Bridge 9 had just released the black and blue vinyl of Agnostic Front Live at CBGB's, which was the, as a latecomer to the party, the album that got me into New York hardcore. So I was so happy to own that on vinyl as opposed to, 16th generation dub cassette, which is what you do when you grow up in a town that John Candy's from, and there's no good record stores, you know. So, so thanks to Chris and Bridge 9, and I hope your daughter's okay.
Okay, we'll talk to you later, buddy.
Yeah, take care, bud. Thank you for having me on.
Be careful up there. Yep.
Yeah.
Johnny Rock, you're on, buddy. You want to shout anybody out?
Everyone in the chat room, and I guess everyone who's been watching since day one, right? All the supporters. My wife, I think she's watching. I'm gonna give her a shout out. You know? But yeah, man, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it, man.
Thanks. Listen, thanks for fucking supporting this show, man.
Man.
It means the world to me to know that you're out there, and I mean that, man. Because sometimes, like I said, when I'm in the forest, I can't see the stars, bro.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Now that things are coming back, you're still doing it. I think that's great, man.
We will continue to do it. The show is going cool places, man, and it has a great fan base, and I'm very fortunate. So I'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right, man. I'll see you this weekend.
Okay. Well, there you go. How was that for a 4th of July show? That was pretty cool. You know what I didn't do, and I have to do it because I'm sort of superstitious. I have to mention that there is a Patreon page where you can support this show. Different tiers of Patreon. Please come join the party. There's also a PayPal page. This show is able to happen because of your support. So it was a great show. Hey, let's do a couple minutes. Let's do a couple quick minutes of who would you like to see on the show? Any suggestions? Let's have some fun. Post them up. Who would you like to see on the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live? Of course, we have coming up Sergio Vega, Scott Helen, Joey Shithead, Rob Dukes, Dave Scott Schwartzman, EK, Scott Ian, Glenn E. Friedman, Sam McBride, and Joel Gostin. We got a lot of shows coming up. Let's have some fun. Yorma, I wish, bro. I'd love to have Yorma Kaukonen on the show. Ha! Boy, would I love that. Jeff Breakdown. You know, we kind of been through this. Jeff's not really, I've reached out. He's not really interested. It's tough to get people that are sort of don't watch the show, know nothing about the show, you know, sort of in their own word. Lee Ving would be great. Jim Brewer would be great. Vic Venom. That's a good one. You know what? That's going on the list, bro. That is, thank you, Brian. That's a name. That's an OG. That's a respect. Vic Venom, man. Yeah, of course, Vic Venom, having played in Reagan Youth and Nausea and, God, bunch of other bands. Springer, I can't get on the show. I've tried. You know, Springer has a flip phone. I've tried to get Springer just doesn't want to come on the show. I think it's too much for him. Jimmy Contra stopped talking to me years ago. He was upset that he wasn't in the New York Hardcore Chronicles film or something, and got angry. And like that was the last time I talked to him years ago. So I don't think James Contra's coming. John Watson's a good one. Vinny Raffa, wow. I love Vinny Raffa. But I'm not sure if Vinny can carry a whole show. But I've seen Vinny Raffa. I saw Vinny Raffa recently. I like Vinny. You know what? That's a good one, Tim. HR. You know, and I'm writing these down. HR, I've actually thought lately about HR. You know, HR is tough. I feel bad when people trot HR out to do stuff and he's sort of, so I don't know. I was thinking lately about reaching out to HR's wife and seeing if he's up for it, seeing what condition, you know, HR's an old friend of mine. I'd love to have him on, you know, but I don't want to put him in an awkward position. Rick to life. Yeah, there you go. We'd have Rick. Sure. Ice-T is on the agenda. Love Ice-T. Reached out to him a couple times. Ice-T loves New York hardcore. You know, he did that guest spot on the Madball record. Ice-T is on the docket. I think that'll eventually happen. Yeah. What's up, Sean? HR for sure. Dr. No, I don't think is interested. Rakim, you think? I tell you, I got something up my sleeve. Someone from the hip hop world. I can't announce it. It's in the works right now. Tommy Rat. I don't know if there's I don't know. I mean, Tommy Rat's a knowledgeable dude. I think we had Tommy Rat on once. Kevin Seconds. That's on the agenda. I've reached out to him. He hasn't responded. I got to get Toby or Mike Gitter to talk to him. Pat Dubar. I do not know Pat personally, but that doesn't mean that he's not welcome on the show. Would love to have him. Would love to have him. Beastie Boys. Sure. Yeah. Beastie Boys. Sure. Yeah. I gotta. If you think one of those guys is gonna come on this show, I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. Ray Capo. Come on now. Listen. You better believe. You know, I've thought about Ray Capo. Should Ray Capo be the 150th show we do, or should he be the 200th show? I think maybe we should do Ray Capo for show 150. You know, Gary Holt's definitely going to happen. That's a given. You know, that's a given. Minus, I just saw recently down in Florida. You know, Minus is another guy that's not computer savvy, has never seen the show, so that makes it. Waddy from The Exploited, you think? Fuck yeah, I'd love to have Waddy on the show. Keith Morris got close. Keith Morris was doing some PR, and I was talking to his people. We almost had it hooked up, and then you know, they canceled his tour or whatever. Whitney Houston, absolutely. 'Cause I will always love you. Yeah, Whitney Houston would be great. Dig her up, get her on the show. Yeah, Kurt from DRI would be good. Kurt from DOI would be good. Phil from Sacred Reich. You know, we can't listen. We got a lot of metal-ish shows coming up. You know, Bob Riley. I know Bob Riley. We got to try again. We've tried with Bob a couple times. He has really bad internet, so it makes it really difficult. You know. Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins should be show number 200. You know. Yo, what's up, Nikki? Greg Graff, of course, we'd love to have him on the show. You know, we just had his bandmate Brian Baker not too long ago. John Brannon would love to have him on the show. He's on the short list as well. So, Marky Ramone's wig, good one. It's not a bad idea. Marky Ramone's wig. What else? Axl Rose. You never know. You never know. Is Arnie? Hold on. Words of wisdom from Arnie Stone. You never know. You know. That said, Richie Birkenhead. Richie Birkenhead has no interest in coming on this show. Nope. Doyle. I'm friends with Doyle. He doesn't want to have to put the makeup on. And to tell you the truth, Doyle's not a very talkative guy. He doesn't really have a lot to say. You know, Taylor Swift. Let me ask her. She's right here. Hey, baby, you want to come on the show one of these days? Rob Zombie. If you think Rob Zombie's coming on this show, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. Sean, we've reached out to. She's in my film, in the Michael Lago film. We spoke to her. She just doesn't feel like she really has much to say at this point. So she passed on it. Yeah, John, stop asking about Richie. He has no interest in coming on the show. Yeah. Joan Jett. I would love to have Joan Jett on this show. I would love to talk to Joan Jett. You know, Miley Cyrus, still my beating heart. I'm a big Miley Cyrus fan. I'd love to have her on the show. Ian Ian Mackay. You know, maybe Ian or Henry should be our 200th show. You know, Ian or Henry. You know, Adam from H2O. haven't we had all the H2O guys on the show already? Right? Is he the one guy? Clem Burke, bro. Are you kidding? That dude. I'd love to have Clem Burke on this show. Funny, I was thinking about Lydon the other day, because we're friends, and John has some issues with his family going on right now, some personal issues. But I was really thinking about him the other day, and thinking about maybe John Lydon should be the 200th show. I mean, would people watch if I had John Lydon on the show? I've had some big bangers on. I had Glenn Matlock on the show. It was not a lot of people watched. MQ, yeah, sure. That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting. Thurston Moore. I don't know a lot of Thurston Moore's work, but I'd love to do my homework and have him on the show. Rob Flynn, I've talked to. I've reached out to. He's sort of, wandered off, Listen, Mike, Gina, of course. I tell you what, Johnny's name came up the other day. Johnny Two Bags is realistic. That could happen. Mike, it's hard to say, Chaka, we've had on the show. We did a show with Chaka already. That's been done. That has been done. Josh Silver. These are very good suggestions. Thank you. I reached out to Josh. He is very disconnected from the music business now. He's an EMT in Brooklyn. He has no interest in coming on the show and talking about the past. Yeah. Listen, Lydon, I love Lydon, and he's a good guy. He's handling some family stuff. We'll get John on one of these days. Daryl Jennifer, we tried early on. Daryl, I pleaded with Daryl Jennifer to come on the show. Pleaded with him, and have a guest host to interview me. I do other people's podcasts once in a while. I'm sick of. I don't like talking about myself. Sick of it. Billy Milano, controversial figure. Last time I talked to Billy Milano, he was screaming bloody murder about fuck New York hardcore and the Jews and hung up on me. So I don't know about Billy Milano. I haven't spoken to him. Sleazy P. Martini, good call. That's a good one. Tim Armstrong. That's not bad. Not a bad idea. Paris Mayhew won't come on the show. Nope, won't do it. We've been down that road. Regardless of the past that I've had with him, he won't do it. He's not interested in doing it. All right. Well, some good suggestions there. Phil Campbell from Motorhead, I reached out to. I spoke to his manager. He wasn't interested, and that's how I ended up having what's his name from the Sex Pistols on the show, Glenn Matlock, because they're managed by the same person. So that's how David Johansen. Whew. Would I love to have David Johansen on this show? That's a given. So that said, thanks a lot, everybody. Have a happy 4th of July. It was a fun show. I'll see you a week from today. With who's on a week from today? Sergio Vega. Sergio Vega, 1 week from today. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Phil Collins. Listen, Scarlett Johansson. You think? Sheesh. Yes, Ryan. My pleasure. Your letter really resonated with me. So thank you. Thanks for sending it. And anybody else, I want to hear from you. Want to hear from you, fuckers. Even if you think my show sucks, which I hear sometimes. Someone was ranting about me in Boston and how I'm from Boston, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, first off, I'm not from Boston. And then the same person was going on about how I'm only in it for the money. Oh, God. Fuck Drew Stone. He's only in it for the money. That Boston, blah, 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 blah. Like, a lot of clowns out there. Beware. Beware the clowns out there. You know? So, thanks a lot, everybody. Do good things, and good things will come to you. And think for yourself.
Conditioned by indoctrination, conditioned by society. You're a victim of the digital age, a 21st century casualty.